Hello. Back with the stream again. Yes, you are, Dev. Super fast, lightning fast. You're absolutely the first. Well done. Number one viewer. Yeah, that was quick.
Vote now.
7. He sounds familiar. I have a feeling that I've played him before.
Prepare for draft. You're a pig.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the movie. Quite a good one. I think I have played this guy in Quake Champions before as well. Not only because of the movie, it sounds familiar. I think, maybe, possibly.
You're a pig.
Let's practice Mrs. Slash. Should be a good map for her at least. Weather is better for streaming at least. Otherwise, it's getting a lot colder. But luckily, not all that rainy yet. So, in that regard, I think autumns are better, a lot better here than in Finland. Because Finnish autumns, especially late autumns, just before the winter starts, especially now with the global warming, maybe, the autumns have been horrible in Finland. So it's cooler here, but cooler than in the summer, but not rainy, so it's quite pleasant. And what about Brazil? And hello, Boris. Welcome.
Prepare to fight.
Is it like spring there in Brazil now?
Begins in 3, 2, 1.
Hot as hell.
Round 1.
What is hot as hell for Brazil? What does it mean? I love the laughter of Slash. That is just amazing. I wish I had a laughter like that. Where are you? rail totally saved me because I absolutely failed the plasma trail, whatever. Just got stuck.
3, 2,
Ah, yeah, you live so close to the equator, so it doesn't really change. I'm so goddamn slow with this. Okay, I'm out of here. I'm there though. Scary. Okay, at least I got the rail. Ah, okay, now I can go back. Three rails. How about dying? That was risky. But maybe I need to start taking some risks. I'm one champion behind anyway. Nice rocket there. And I think there's no way I can make it. Well, we can always do this. Okay, that's at least that. What is it called? Shadow Wall gun. Not quite. Ouch. That rocket. Nasty. No. I really wanted to take that heavy away and then use the ghost cloak to get away with the full heavy.
begins here. 3, 2, 1. Round
LG. Oh, that was a direct. Not what I expected at all. Health. That was way closer than I thought that it would be. Wonder if he's... Oh, he's there. Yes. I'm very glad that I was able to force the ghost walk there. Not bad. Yes, quite nice. LG. Let's take the rockets here. It's nice to see the white crosshair against that pretty much white sky. Did he fall down? Yep. Yes, he did. Why didn't I trust my timing there? I went to check if he's still visible, but then when he actually was, I didn't shoot. Didn't make any sense. Ah, there you are. The first time I'm getting an LG frag in a long time, I think. Hello, Henu. How do you like your red armors? They're beautiful, in my opinion. Take it, please. That didn't make any sense. Well, 75 damage actually. Or receiving almost none. It's not all that bad. $50 more. I've had worse trades. No, that was a bad trade. That was a really bad trade. Back to square one. Or -1 even. Okay, that was a good rocket. nail gun can be so scary. I have to really respect it. GG. He actually played quite well. He's only level 23. Getting over it. What is that? Is that a name of a game? Alright, what is it like? I have never heard of it. No rematch. Alright, getting over it. I will try to remember the name. I'm really bad with names. Be it computer games or especially people. I just don't remember names. I remember the people, but just the names just totally escape me. Oh, surprise, surprise. I could have sworn that it was 7 who was going to play me again, because the match was found so fast. Actually, instead of Anarchy, I could have tried Slash here. BJ. Okay, if he's willing to play with BJ, then I can play with Slash. Okay, testing my patience doesn't sound very good, because I really can get hooked in. I don't know what the game is like, but I can get hooked in certain kind of things, like racing in Quake World has taken more of my time than I want to admit, or more than I would like to admit. Oh, I missed that one. Okay, and apparently that one as well. So he go there, yep. Whoa, 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 don't die, please. No, not quite. Okay. It was a failure. probably play better with Slash if I just gave up with the movement altogether. Because it takes all my concentration. But it's good practice. Whoa. Yeah, alright. Now it's time to play. Ah, just a bit too late.
Prepare to fight. Round begins.
Alright, I might give it a try. Sounds nerve-wracking though. He was just at the red. Also known as heavy. 8 damage, that's not all that much. Okay then. Oh. I just hate playing with Slash. I really do. Come on. Yeah, this was so delayed. I have to delay it a bit more. It was 17 and now this is 27. Now I need to deal some damage to get rid of his armor. I even knew that he was coming. Just a bit too late. Alright, he fell down. That's good. Maybe now I can push the armor. Although he's not very weak, but... And that is certainly not going to help. Slightly disturbing to get the injection animation there in the middle of the fight. And now the problem is that I think this heavy and the mega are spawning almost at the same time. Come on. Okay. That worked, but only barely. What a disastrous fight there at red.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Fight.
Well, I was going to delay. Alright, that is 9 late now. I guess he will come to the armor. To the rocket, that is, not to the armor. So I will just wait for him here. Okay, you were a bit closer than I thought you would be. So it's 10 now. But he ate a ton of damage as well. So that's 18. Then here. Nice rocket. Alright. He will absolutely get the heavy now. Okay. Although one rail would have killed me. Could have stuck around for the fight. One rocket will kill me though. Quite a good rocket as well. I had 77 and 7 armor, so that's not quite a direct, but 84 anyway. Not bad.
2, 1. Fight.
Can't win the games if you don't hit anything. Time to fall back. 4, 8, Go time. Oh, I can't see. The sounds in this game are so deceiving sometimes. Really thought that he was right next to me there, when in fact he was just way above me somewhere here. I've totally lost the timing on that Mega. And now that he probably has it, I'm too scared to attack. This was 21, I think. Or 20. He's a bit in a hurry with his BJ now. Just go for the rocket. No need to take the risk of eating a couple of nasty rockets and dying. Like here. What? How did you get there? Did he fly past me, or how did he really get all the way to the jump pad? I missed something. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm sleepy or something, but really, I was fighting the guy in that narrow corridor. Then I hit the rocket with 90 damage there at the end of the corridor. And then suddenly I get hit by a rocket that was apparently coming from behind me. And then the guy was there on like one level lower next to the jump pad. I need to take a piss. Just a second. All right. It would be nice to have statistics available of all your past games, like in Quake Live, to see whom you have played previously, what your efficiencies, accuracies were, all that stuff. But not yet, at least. And on the other hand, I think it's not one of the things that they should fix immediately. But still would be nice to have. It's especially annoying because in previous games we have had those statistics, and now in the new one we don't. Yeah, that's true. But then again, I mean, yeah, I can see the kappa there. And it is true that storing information is expensive, but this information is not all that expensive because you just have basically text data and not so much of it even. And for sliding, I have bound V and B. I used to use mouse 4, and that still confuses me sometimes when I press mouse 4 and absolutely nothing happens. But at the moment I'm using V and B. Crazy Dozer, level 12.
Prepare for draft.
Maybe I will practice slash then and get destroyed. Now someone in the chat can decide for me, Anarchy or Nyx. Which one? You have 10 seconds. I don't know what the delay is. Anarchy it will be. Yeah, I was too late. Well, okay, yeah. Anarchy it was anyway. Chat agreed with me this time. Guess who's back? The woman with sand in her skates. That's who's back. Or blood, because you always get stuck here, no matter what you do. At least I do. Maybe someone has found a way to get around it. Come on, don't ruin my sliding. BJ, that was a bit too slow.
2, 1. Round 1.
And wasn't one of the options either. One health. I guess I will just settle for the armor. Just a bit too early. Die, please. That was brave.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in
Slash's movement is too much to handle for my brain.
1. Round 2. Fight.
Shotgun is too much to handle for him. 120 damage with one shotgun hit. That is just, I don't know. To a Quake World player, that just feels ridiculous. I knew that he would go for it. I have learned something at least about the Dire Orb. Even if I can't hit it, I at least sometimes remember to avoid it. Not just push like an idiot and then lose all my stack. It has happened one times too many. Yeah, indeed, must be my birthday, hitting 3 rails in a row. Yeah, I thought that he might be staying there, because I didn't quite catch that. Teleport sound there. Well, actually no, I'm not implying anything. I'm not sure what I think about Dire Orb, because it's still really difficult to hit with it. At least if you are going for the telefrag. It's really difficult to pull off, in my opinion. Or maybe I just suck too much with it. I don't know which one it is. But I don't know. If anything, I think many things in Quake Champions are too weak. Maybe no rematch against this guy. Ah, SG. Yeah, that is overpowered. For sure. At least, or I don't want to say for sure, but at the moment, LG being as weak as it is, shotgun feels strangely powerful. Even the starting shotgun, but especially the SSG, dealing so much damage. And it doesn't even matter if you are shooting at, or it matters, but it doesn't matter all so much if you shoot small champions or big ones. Of course, the big ones, especially Clutch, he eats everything. But even against smaller champions like Doomslayer, they're 120 damage out of one shotgun. It's just crazy stuff. Yeah, a more consistent shotgun would be nice. Something, I don't know, make the spread smaller and also lower the damage. Because now it's just, I don't know, something between 6 and 120. Of course, 6 damage from point blank range is quite difficult, but I have seen, well, maybe it's just bad aiming also, but it just feels so brutal to, I don't know, to lose way more health, 20% more health out of SSG than Rocket. Both being perfect hits. Feels harsh. But then again, at least in one-on-one it works quite well. There you can't see people running around only with shotgun. But at the moment it even works in a way because LG is so weak that people tend to camp Rocket, for example, in Corrupted Keep, even in DM6, and it definitely happens in Blood Run and Cernath as well. So shotgun actually is like the go-to weapon at the moment. Before it was LG, but now people can even ignore LG altogether and just go in with the shotgun, because you actually stand quite a good chance against an opponent with a rocket if you just keep on hitting your shotguns. Now this will be amazing. Amazing armor shader. Yes, I was correct. And there's no one to play with. Just for the fun of it. Steam charts. What does it say? 275 players 12 minutes ago. Okay. And we are just losing players all the time, at least in Steam. Some people say that no, it's only the Steam numbers, that in the Bethesda client there are a lot more. Well, I sure hope so. Last 30 days we have lost almost 8% of the players. Before that it was 38%, and that before that 40%. This really doesn't look good. Not good at all.
Vote now.
Soyamon. Okay.
Prepare for draft. Your pick.
My pick. Corrupted Keep. Well, definitely no slash there. Let's try.
Your pick.
I was trying to set up a poll for this, but I'm too slow. Well, Anarchy is good. Clutch is amazing. Three times Anarchy. Yeah, that would be good. Alright, I guess I have the poll ready for the next due. I think I will be too slow. I wanted to practice my new trick, but I won't make it there in time. Let's start with Clutch then.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Fight.
Come on.
First blood.
Okay, this is not very interesting, is it?
Prepare to fight. Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Fight. Killing spree.
I wonder if I will jump. No. Sometimes when I practice it, I just jump through the window altogether.
Prepare to fight.
Yeah, well, Clutch has some motors.
Begins in
Those help him move.
3,
Or it.
1.
I don't know what do you call it. Call it. Her. Him.
Watch.
bad timing with the rockets. No, I absolutely did not assume Clutch's gender. No rematch, maybe. Not this time. What did I get? Backpack. Did I buy it or did I just get it from somewhere? Anyway, ever so important nameplate. That is not correct. That should be better. Now you can vote for the last champ, unless it's some big name that I'm facing, then I will have the right to choose my own champions. But if it's someone that I don't know, then you can choose. Who is there? Vidia, well, okay, I know this guy.
Prepare for draft.
But last time he wasn't basically even trying.
Your pick. Your pick.
Alright, Clutch it is. No, Slash. Yeah, you can't click it. You have to vote by the order number, which should be there visible. This sucks a bit because I didn't know how this works when I created the poll, or by just typing in the name. Let me try. If I say Ranger, does it work? Does it do anything? It absolutely does not. Well, okay, that was bad voting system then. Let's hide it. Never happened. Ranger, Nyx, and Doomslayer. Let's see.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Fight.
He was there. Hit one rail. So bad. Okay. He just wasted all his rockets. Yes, he did. Damn!
Prepare to fight.
Alright, better anarchy this time.
3,
No risk taking.
2, 1. Round 2. Fight.
Okay, that's better. Crap! Ah, had I gotten away from there. Okay. That's a lot of nail gun damage. You got the rocket. Okay, not bad. What did I do? That was 21. The Mega. And this was about 6 or 7. That was better. Still not excellent because I died my anarchy in a silly way, but better at least.
3, 2, 1. Round 3.
Alright, 10. Okay, that was a fail. I don't really want to challenge a ranger for the armor or for the mega. That's better. $15. What is happening? Okay. I will give him the armor then. He had to open the door, apparently.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1.
I love the nail gun when it hits. It's so brutal. I didn't even deal all that much damage to him with the machine gun. Maybe 50, something like that. And then the rest was just nails. I think 5 or 6 nail hits there. Him being stuck there in the corner and then insta death. Rematch. Max an hour more, maybe less.
Vote now.
Oh dear, he wants to play DM6.
Prepare for draft. Your pick.
Doomslayer.
Your pick.
And he will pick Nyx last, which is a smart choice. That's a really good DM6 lineup. Really good for moving around. And still quite strong. Nyx is not, but then you have the Ghost Walk. I just never make good use of the Dire Orb, so Ranger is not a good pick for me. That's why Anarchy. I practice the ever so annoying bridge to rail. Don't shoot me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me! Yes, now I can practice. Whoa! Almost. Well, 2 times in a row.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Fight.
LG, 6 late that one. Ouch. That's bad. Have to fall back. Take this one. Make full use of the Mega. Rockets. And I still need the rail, but I don't want to miss the Mega, so I will take this and then try to get to the rail. Oh, 38. Better than nothing. Would have been railable there. Quite scary for a while. More rockets. At least I dealt at 75, it will leave him weak for a while. Oh, don't come. You did come. Did he just leave the heavy there? Whoa. No, he did not. Yes, I got the kill at least. That was hairy there for a while.
Prepare to fight.
Getting away from the berserk can be so annoying.
Round begins in 3, 2,
And then missing the rail.
round 2.
Shouldn't have even tried, probably. Six. Come on. Not with LG, not anymore.
Watch.
That was a reasonably good round. I knew what he was about to do with his Ranger and the Dire Orb. The last rocket that I hit just before he took the heavy was lucky though, so can't count on hitting shots like that. Midair. Well, okay. He was midair, yeah, when I got the kill. My rocket wasn't anywhere near him though. But yeah, one kind of midair. Ah, he got the heavy already. No. Okay. It's good. 21. Now I have 10 seconds to make it. That'd be more than enough. Boom. GG. Kimper. Are you referring to when I camped there when he went for the jump pad? Yeah, that's DM6. Kimper all the way. How was my rail? 41%. Not horrible. Could be still better. I think that goes without saying though. Anything under 100% could be better. All right. More against Vidya. He's a guy from Croatia, I think. Seems to be quite active at the Quake Champions Discord.
Prepare for draft. Your pick.
Corrupted Keep.
Your pick. Your pick.
Clutch would be the humor pick. No humor this time though. Okay, he likes his Ranger for my Anarchy. But wasn't it a reasonably good camper kill there? Rocket to rail combo. I wonder what this map would be like if it had rail in it. I think quite different.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Fight.
That change of direction there made quite a big difference. He ate quite a bit of damage for eating that punch. 75, and then I think he wasn't able to use the mega health fully. There you go. He didn't like my mid-air punch.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Round 2, fight.
Crap. Oh, give me that armor spawn. Nope. Did he actually get it? Okay. Yeah, 47, that's so late. It's so nice that whenever you use the injection with anarchy, you are protected basically against, or you are guaranteed to survive at least one punch. That makes one feel really good. Okay. It seemed like he teleported there, but I still got the frag. That was a sweet direct. That was basically a guaranteed frag because he had SSG. Had he hit, I don't know, 2 perfect SSGs, he might have gotten the frag. But there was almost no way I was going to die there. Even if it had looked bad for me, then I could have fallen back with the Berserk, just run away. Well, I have no idea what those statistics are, or the rankings. I don't know what they are based on, but yes, absolutely I'm getting better because I have played the game for a couple of months now only. So definitely, yes. No matter what you do in the beginning, you get the biggest gains relatively. There's so much to learn, so it's also easier to learn.
Prepare for draft.
You learn like automatically things, even like subconsciously, without even trying to learn. You are just taking in all the new information, and then in 5 years you are just, you have seen most of the stuff already, so there's not that much new stuff for you to learn, and thus you have to consciously try to come up with something that you don't know and then try to learn that. So yes, I'm definitely getting better now. And for me, even the weapons are very different from Quake World. Learning how to rail better. DM6 and Blood Run play very differently. Well, okay, DM6 isn't basically even a Quake World map. There are conversions, but they are not played almost at all. And even Blood Run it plays just so differently in Quake World that the Quake World experience just doesn't help much. Yeah, I guess my DreamHack Winter Qualifier increased my ranking. And that's probably it. Nothing else.
Prepare to fight. Round begins.
Okay.
2, 1. Round 1.
Feels like a wicked hangover coming on.
8 damage, that was worth it. Definitely. Come on. 40 more. That's it. Totally worth it. Now, with any luck, I might be able to steal both of these. Yes, 12. Crap. Whoa. That was close. .74 health. 74. I knew that it was a possibility, but I went for it anyway. That is quite a brutal place to fight there at the heavy armor. If you end up in a position where he was, and you just push for the heavy when you see that it spawns, you might end up taking so much damage that it's really not even worth it. Okay, he has the rocket. The mega.
Prepare to fight. Round begins.
And thanks for the follow, Niels, if I didn't notice it.
1.
Maybe it was during the game.
Fight.
Ooh. Nice rail. Not bad. I wonder if I have not a chance. Whoa! Okay. Not a chance there either. Well, that was close. 150 damage there. And I hit him with 80 before. So he couldn't have had almost any health left. He got the heavy, but no health.
1. Fight.
I'm actually surprised that he even survived. Well, what is so ridiculous? I do not understand. That was 44. I think my rail percentage wasn't that good there even. Yeah, it's 33%. It's just that I shot more. 27 rails instead of something like, I don't know, 10 or 12. No GG. Alright then. So it just maybe looks better when you hit a bigger amount of rails, even if your percentage is not any bigger. I've noticed many good players just shooting so much more than I do and hitting sometimes really well, but sometimes they can miss 10 rails in a row. They just keep on trying from every possible position. Holy shit! I will play this one and then I will go and help my mate Heno. That sounds good. Bulat and Murcik should be GG.
Your pick. Your pick.
No ranger or scale bearer. I hope it doesn't come down to scale bearer. So Maga is not enough. Well, that would be rude of me to just tell Maga to let me play. Yeah, I know you can. You're always so rude. By the way, Dev, do you remember when you gave me a lift to my Airbnb place in Dallas? I almost killed myself when I went to grab my gear. Well, by accident, I will tell you after the game. Crap. That's not good. That's not good at all. He will get everything now. Alright, so Mega is so late. Good to know that at least. That rail is so beautiful. I like it. I hate rail, but that's lovely. Okay then. The worst possible spawn as well. Yes, I hit him for 150. That's amazing. Just as he was going away. Yes! Scale bearer does the job.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in
I'm horrible with scale bearer, by the way.
1. Round 2. Fight.
How much was that? 30. Okay, he just didn't have any. $36. That's better.
Prepare to fight.
Didn't have to resort to Mr. Scalebearer.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Fight.
$80, $100, $120, $40. All right. Not bad. Not bad at all. I like the gauntlet in this game because it really adds another whole new layer to the fights. It's really not the last resort it used to be. Okay. I almost thought that he was idle already. Unfortunately, that is what Quake Champions duels quite often boil down to. Hitting a couple of rails. That is the reality of the situation. 35%. Not all that good, but I don't know, it felt like I hit a couple of good ones as well. At least the one where he was escaping me from the, I don't know what you call it, the tribal railgun jump pad, and hitting his feet basically. Let's open the chest. Epic torso. A new attachment for it. Whoa! Let's see. What did I get? Where's my new amazing attachment? Oil canisters. Extra oil for when clutch is running dry. Cool stuff. This would be so much better than what I have at the moment. Look at the aerodynamic shape. I bet with this skin your clutch is like 20% faster. Yeah, good games with you. Well played. And what would I say is a good railgun percentage? I have no idea. I don't use railgun. In Quake World, in the Instagib mode that we played, 3-minute airwalks, shooting constantly, 50% was good. Sometimes I hit 60, but 50 was already good. But there you shoot so much more. You shoot like, what would I say? Like at least 100 rails in 3 minutes, maybe even more. Yeah, it is easy to get tilted in this game. Very, very easy. There would be such a good Quake World game, but Maga and Henu are already playing, and I think I won't fit. I think I won't fit. Yeah, they just read it up. Crap. Would be so nice to play. But I guess I have to play Quake Champions then. So to answer your question, B3 television, yes, I will play more. At least one. I need to hit the climbing gym today, but all right, we can play. Invite me to a lobby. But yeah, I think I will have time for 1 or 2 more. You can choose the map. Anything you feel like. Thanks for the follow, Vidya. Good games indeed. All right. Blood Run it is. Look at those new oil canisters there. All right, bon appetit. Why did I almost get killed? Well, I didn't want to let you guys wait for me for too long, so of course I ran.
Prepare for draft.
And there was this gate surrounding the apartment building area where I was staying, or the fence was surrounding it, and in the fence there was this gate, and the gate was open, but what I didn't notice was that there was this really sharp part of the gate, like exactly at my head level, and as I was running, I saw it just at the last moment to dodge it, and it would have hurt like a bitch if I had hit it with my head. Probably wouldn't have died, but it would have been pretty bad because I was running quite fast. And you know, even if you just walk, and I don't know if you're chatting with a friend or checking your phone and you just walk and hit yourself against anything, it can already hurt. But I was just like full blast running and would have hit the metal part, the sharp metal part, only with my head and nothing else. War stories. Almost died at QuakeCon. Yeah, that was the morning. Or... no, it wasn't morning actually, it was after the hotel when we were going to the... going to the first time to the venue. Because I didn't have my stuff at your hotel. So I needed to get it. Impressive, denied, combo kill, stopwatch, what else? First blood. Where did that rail go, really? When you have a fat lizard like that, one would think that you can just hit it no matter what, but no. Under his arm or something. That wasn't even close. Oh, he went that way. Crap. I was so sure that he was already running away. He says that his sound is reversed. And I told him to turn around his headphones. Slayer tank. No, I still have some seconds to make it. To Mega. And then here. And still didn't need a rocket. I had 1 HP left
Prepare to fight.
after his dire orb. How did it deal so much damage?
3.
How much is a direct dire orb if you are not telefragging?
Fight.
I love nail gun. Or super nail gun, that is. Boom. So no one knows how much a dire orb deals damage. 100. Okay, maybe he just hit me direct with a dire orb combined with a rocket at the same time. It must have been it, because of course the telefrag is a telefrag. I think it's like 10,000 damage. And I had way more than 101 health. Or 2. What did I have left? So I guess it was a dire orb rocket combo. No, it was 47% rail. But he hit 50. But he also shot 9 rails less. Okay, he has to go. Let me check the Quake World game. Holy shit, Maga and Heno are getting destroyed. I will switch over to Quake World just for a while. I hope it will work. Come on. Yes, there we are. 15 seconds left. I just want to see if someone will leave, then I can play. But if not, then I will play more Quake Champions. This would be such a good game. Well, I don't want Henu to leave. Uh, mm, it would be quite a challenge to play these guys now, though, after so much Quake Champions. Again, with the faster sensitivity. Alright, they are playing. Okay, back to Quake Champions. One more game. Let me change the source back. There we are. Yeah, well, that is 125 FOV in the new Easy Quake, which is 137 in the old one. After 115, in Quake Champions it does look quite psychedelic. But I'm so used to it that it doesn't disturb me much. Or at all. Although I have to admit that after having played a lot of Quake Champions and then switching over to Quake World, the sides of the screens where the screen seems to be, or the image seems to be stretching more, it does look quite strange when you are turning fast. But you get used to it really fast as well. Or I get used to it. Searching for match. In the meanwhile, we can watch Quake World. Or not, back to Quake Champions. Just fun, a game. Or a match. Don't you just love the eyeball Galena has attached to the back of her hand?
Vote now.
Honker Nosek. Okay. Wants to play DM6. I don't. Oh, Sarnath it is. That is a psychological victory right there. My luck didn't fail me this time. Alright. Anarchy versus my Anarchy. Let's see if it's Doomslayer. Let's go. Doomslayer and Nyx. Sorlag. Alright. I was horrible today against that one Sorlag in Sarnath. Was it against Vidya or against someone else? I don't remember. But I played so bad. Have to do better this time. Yeah, this 8700K is quite sweet for streaming. I'm streaming using the CPU as well. No problems. And it's 1080p 60 FPS too, so quite good in that regard as well. 6000 bit rate. But that being said, Quake Champions still stutters quite a lot in free-for-all and big sacrifice games and team deathmatch as well. But I think no processor will make it better. Relay. One rail hit. Second. Now one rail would kill him, I think. That would have been a good kill. Right there. Alright, what a fight. Somehow I feel that he didn't deserve the first frag, but he got it anyway. Where did he spawn? Okay, that was ballsy move from him.
All day long.
Okay, that was a good comeback with Nyx. Once again, it happens quite often with Nyx. And yes, I cap my FPS to 125. I have a 120 Hz monitor, so it's smoother that way. I could get stable Kamikaze stable 160 or so, but it just doesn't feel as good because of the tearing. So 125 it is. Feels really smooth, although there is still that bug that makes you hit more often. Alright, it just left. GG, I guess, Mr. Nosek. So there's still that bug that makes you, that makes you hit faster or slower depending on your client FPS. I don't have anything planned, but if they have some qualifiers for some LAN tournaments, then I think I will play those at least. The 125 FPS cups during weekends just take so much time, as well as this ESL one-on-one cups on Thursdays. They just take the whole day. So I'm not sure if I want to commit to that or those. I'm watching the Quake World game here again. Maybe I should show it to you as well. While I'm waiting for the queue. There we go. They again have 15 seconds left though. But it's a tight game. It's a 5-frag game. But they won't make the comeback now. The other team has the quad. And the Finns lost by 4 frags. And now everyone is leaving. And still in the queue. The longest queue ever. Let's try again. That was 3 minutes and counting. By the way, did they roll out a new patch last night when the game was down, or what was happening? And if they did, do you happen to know what was in that patch? Or was it just the ISP problem somewhere in North America that was causing problems? Nick's Rune. BJ Rune. Alright, yeah, so it was just a server problem. Fair enough. Happens from time to time.
Vote now. Prepare for draft.
Mr. Crazy.
Your pick.
Oh, and I'm still streaming the Quake world, I guess, and no one is saying anything. Everyone would have been happy watching Quake world while listening to Quake Champions. Ah, yeah, well, okay. You missed the box unboxing. Sorry about that. But I at least tried to tell you what I got. 2 runes, 1 for BJ, 1 for Nyx, and a nameplate, I guess it was. Always something wonderful. Okay, maybe this one will be the last. I really have to get going.
2, 1. Round 1. Fight.
That lizard movement. No way. Well, at least I redeemed myself a bit there. After eating all the lizard rails. Please die. Third time's the charm.
Prepare to fight.
There with the rails and the jump pad.
Round begins in
Kept on missing those.
2, 1. Round 2. Fight.
Just look at that modal. That is... And it's super annoying when you know that it's not only the modal, it's actually the hitbox that is wobbling around like that.
Disney man.
What a classy and beautiful fight that was.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in
I really wish they had made new maps for the game.
3. Fight.
I think he was shooting blanks there as well. With his railgun. Yeah, you said it, Anarchy. This sucks. $60 there even, and he just refuses to die.
Prepare to fight.
It's so brutal against Berserk that
Round begins in
even though he was weak,
2.
the weapon switch time is so long that he was able to hit me again before I managed to pull out my LG and start hitting him. He hits his rails better than I do. He really does. Whoa. And again, a rail. I don't know if he ran out of rockets or what, but rail really wasn't the weapon of choice in that situation. I guess he got the Mega as well. Although it looked like he would have turned quicker there. Whoa. Not good. Not good at all. Although that direct made up for it a bit. Nice LG actually. Against Nyx. Not all that easy.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Okay, now I will. I was going to say that I will wait by the rocket. And yeah, that worked. He wanted it. Nice delay there. That was way closer than it should have been. But I think that's it. I would love to play more, but I know that the more I play, the less I will concentrate, and anyway, I have to do other things as well. Oh, good games, I think. And here's the funny thing, it felt like he was hitting his rails a lot more than I was, but actually the rail percentages were pretty much dead even, 32 versus 31%. Sometimes those rails just get inside your head and it really feels like you're losing all the fights, even if you are not. Although my rail percentage was boosted quite a bit by him playing with Sorlag, although I kept on missing those rails as well. And while he was playing Sorlag, he didn't engage in rail versus rail fights so much. Yeah, maybe he was hitting the more crucial rails. That's very possible. Let's see if there's anyone I could host. I always forget about the host. You should remind me. Let's see. Quake champions. There's Wu and Sparty. What about the others? I don't know the others. Maybe you can watch Wu then. All right. Thanks for watching. It was fun. Have fun with Wu and catch you next time.